Good afternoon, and this is Robert Gomez, and I am going to show you how to create, format, and share a Google Doc. The first thing you need to do is sign into your Google account. And once you get into your Google account, usually through Gmail, you can click on the waffle. That's the app grid right here. And then I'm going to open up Drive. So Drive has opened up in a new tab. And I am going to open up my Q4 2017 folder. And I'm going to open it by double clicking. And then I'm going to open up the documents folder. If you do not have these folders, that's okay. Do your best to follow along. You double click this document folder. And if you want to learn how to make folders, I also have a video on the same playlist, how to create folders. So I am now in my Drive Q4 2017 and Documents. I'm going to click New, Google Docs, and notice even a new tab opens up. And I'm going to give it a name. This one I'm going to give a name. I'm going to call this one, I'm going to put my name here. I'm going to call this My Favorite Song. And once I'm done, I can press the Enter key on the keyboard, and that will save it. Now, anything else you do now will be saved automatically in Google Drive, so no need to click a Save button to save your progress. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to choose a font. Click right here, and I'm going to pick Calibri. That's my favorite so far. And I'm going to change the size to 12. And now I'm going to start typing. Oops. One of the things I want to do here for this one is I want to give it a title. And I want that title to be in the center of the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the center button right here. That's going to start me from the middle. And I'm going to start typing here. And then I'm going to press Enter. And now I am going to put it back to the left. So I will start on the left side. And I'm going to type up right about my favorite song. You can copy if you want to. You're thinking, what is Echo and the Bunnymen? Well, Echo and the Bunnymen is a British new wave band. They've been around since, I think the late 70s, maybe early 80s. And this is all you need for right now. If I want to give a reason, I can. I'm going to fix this. Okay. Notice I don't need to press a button to save. It saves automatically as long as you're connected to the internet. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some formatting here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bold this title. I'm going to select this title right here. I'm going to do a few things here. I'm going to change it to bold. And just because for practice, I'm going to change the color, and I'm going to do that right here. Notice I'm going to change the text color. Let's change it to dark purple or dark magenta. And so as long as I've selected the text, I can make changes. Once I deselect by clicking somewhere else, I can no longer make changes. So I'm going to highlight that. If I wanted to, I can click over here to highlight, and I can actually highlight, put a permanent highlight around the text. And remember, the control to switch between the text color and the highlight color are right here, right above the colors. And you can switch. But I don't want a highlight, and I can click none to get rid of that. Now I'm going to highlight the name of the song, and I am going to put it in italics. So I'm going to click the I here. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. And I'm going to, here, because it is the title of a song, I'm going to put it in italics. Anytime you write the title of a book or a song or a movie, you need to put it in italics. And I'm going to put this in bold and italic just because I want to. Okay. And actually, I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to underline it by clicking this U here. Okay. So there you go. Now, next thing I want to do is I want to share it. So I'm going to click share. I want to share it with my classmates. I'm going to change my settings to view because I don't want anyone changing it. So I'm going to type Q4, and that's going to bring up my contacts. And then I can just click right here. I can click this send button right here, and that will send it to all my classmates. So this should be a fun one to share. I'd love to see what your favorite song is. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at my email address. All right, thank you very much, and have a good evening.